Hi, so we're going to go over thesis statements today with this video. In my class, I go over two kinds of thesis statements. The first I call the basic thesis statement, and the second is known as the Sheridan-Baker thesis machine. It's more of a process to help the writer to produce a strong thesis. This video will be going over the first type. Again, I call it the basic thesis statement. So let me go ahead and begin the presentation itself. Okay. So, what is a claim? This is what the writer thinks is significant, the idea that the writer thinks is worth pursuing. And what are the reasons? This supports your claim. So, in other words, your claim is your main idea, and the reasons are your supporting ideas. The basic thesis statement format should be in one sentence, which means that your claim always comes first, followed by your reasons. And typically your reasons are introduced in a list format. That just means that you're using the commas, right? I'm going to the store for A, B, and C. So once again, the basic thesis statement, it's one sentence, and it's always in the claim plus three reasons format. Or in other words, your main idea followed by three supporting ideas. What a thesis statement does, it informs the readers what your entire essay will be about. It lays out the entire foundation of your paper. What I mean by that is your reasons. Your essay is actually going to follow your three reasons. Your reason A will be your body paragraph A, reason B, body paragraph B, and so forth. So once your reader gets to your thesis statement, they're going to know exactly what each body paragraph is going to be about. And then lastly, your thesis statement should be brief. Why brief? Well, like a table of contents from a book, it only lists where everything is located, correct? It doesn't tell you specifically what information is going to be, or it doesn't tell you specifically what the main idea of that section is going to be. It just lets you know what that section and where it's at. Again, it's the same thing with your thesis statement. That's why it should be brief, because it's only informing your readers what you'll be discussing. In the actual body paragraphs, you'll be going in depth. You'll be exploring your argument. What a thesis statement doesn't do, so it should not announce the writer's general interests or plans. So for example, and this example thesis is from the first essay prompt, Father Flynn, despite his attentions in trying to be a positive role model for the students, should have been more responsible as a principal. Okay, so we know what this idea is going to be following. It's going to be about Father Flynn, but it doesn't really give us any information about Father Flynn, just that he should have been more of a positive role model and more responsible. Okay, so why should we care about that? How should Father Flynn go about accomplishing this? Well, that's where the reasons are important, because the reasons help to support your claim or your main idea. Make the thesis statement a definite assertion of your views. Father Flynn, despite his attentions in trying to be a positive role model for the students, should have been more responsible as a principal by making sure that the sisters of the church were aware of his teaching style, reason A, making sure that higher position nuns were informed of inappropriate student behavior, reason B, and in being upfront about issues rather than being dismissive, reason C. So hopefully you guys see the format where the claim is located. The claim is all the way up into should have been more responsible as a principal, and then following this is my reasons. My reason A, up to this comma, reason B, up to this next comma, then finally reason C. Right, so again, it's in one sentence, and your claim comes first, followed by your three reasons. Fairly straightforward so far. If there's any questions, do not hesitate to reach out via email or to visit the Success Center. A quick note, thesis statements should not limit you. Your three reasons does not mean you only have three body paragraphs. What I mean by this, I have another example. This one's based on popular culture. It's based on a video game. So The Witcher 3 is one of the best games made because of its narrative content, attention to character details, and the dense themes the game covers. So hopefully you guys could see that this is my claim right here. One of the best games made. And then here's my reason A, because of its narrative content. Reason B, because of its attention to character details. Finally, reason C, because of the dense themes the game covers, right? So like I said, each reason lets the reader know what the body paragraph in the actual essay is going to be about, correct? This does not mean that we're only limited to three body paragraphs. So topic sentence number 1, so this is the first sentence for my first body paragraph. The narrative structure of The Witcher 3 allows for dramatic build-up. Okay, so I'm focusing on the narrative content. Okay, that sounds good. topic sentence sub number 1, let's pretend I wanted to continue talking about the narrative content. I don't want to move on to the character details yet. I can do that as long as I make it clear in my wording in my next topic sentence that it's connecting to my reason A. So topic sentence sub number 1, that's a new topic sentence for a new body paragraph. So topic sentence number 1 is body paragraph A. Topic sentence sub number one is body paragraph B. The detective style plot that The Witcher utilizes allows for scenes where dialogue becomes vital, allowing for intriguing stories in not only the main quest, but side quests as well. So I'm focusing from the main story into the side stories. It's still focusing on narrative content. I am not moving on to character details. Let's look at my topic sentence number 2. The focus on narrative details allows for the characters to become much more fleshed out, allowing them to have individual characteristics that makes the game feel more immersive. So now I'm deciding to move on to reason B with my body paragraph C. So once again, topic sentence number 1 is for body paragraph A. It's connected to reason A. Topic sentence sub number 1 is my topic sentence for body paragraph B, but it's not moving on to reason B. It's still sticking to reason A. Finally, topic sentence number 2, this does move on to reason B, and this would be my topic sentence for body paragraph C. And then finally, my last body paragraph, so I have 4 body paragraphs in total, and this will be moving on to my last reason, the dense themes the game covers. Topic sentence number 3, using themes such as fatherhood allows The Witcher 3 to stand out because it explores how actions do not always equal the outcome one desires, which is explored in the relationship between Geralt and Ciri, 2 characters from the video game. So hopefully you guys see that the basic thesis statement does, excuse me, let me start over. Hopefully you guys see how the basic thesis statement format does not limit writers to just 3 body paragraphs. As long as you make it obvious which reason the topic sentence connects to, one could have as many body paragraphs as one wants. Again, though, it's important to connect your topic sentences to the reason of your thesis statement. So something to consider, you want to go for themes over specific lists. What I mean by that, so for example, I am dependent on my phone because I use it for calling, texting, news, and social media. Okay, this works as a thesis statement, but notice that this is focusing primarily on cell phones. I cannot discuss anything beyond cell phones. I am limited to discuss only cell phones. I cannot discuss tablets, computers, laptops. I need to only discuss cell phones. Let's look at the second example. The technology I am most dependent on is my phone because it is crucial to communication and how I receive information. With the reasons, it's starting to broaden out now, and we're also broadening out in the claim as well. We're not focusing just on cell phones, we're focusing on technology, but highlighting that the one I'm focused on, or the one that I depend on the most, are cell phones. So because of this thesis statement includes elements of technology that's not regarding cell phones, you have a little bit more leeway to include other elements besides for other subjects besides for cell phone usage. Then finally, the last example, the technology I am most dependent on is my phone because it keeps me connected with friends and I can quickly receive information. So now with my final thesis statement, I've completely omitted the specific claim, broadened it out, and I omitted the specific reasons as well and broadened that out as well. Additionally, to make sure that I as a writer am able to discuss multiple facets of technology, being able to compare cell phone usage to other uses of technology. But again, I can only do that if I mention the material, the subject matter in my thesis statement. Whatever is mentioned in your thesis statement is what your body paragraph should follow. Please excuse that message at the top. Moving forward. But yeah, so that's the end of the first part. The next video will be going over the Sheridan Baker thesis machine. Thank you.